part 2 of Imagine by John Lennon. I'm sure you've watched the first video where I demonstrate how to play the ukulele along with the YouTube channel, so you can hear how cool the piano and the ukulele actually complement each other. Now the chord changes, very easy. We're going to go from C to C major 7 and then into F with a short little chromatic riff. But I'm going to break that all down now. Okay, just quickly on the chord shapes first. Let me just zoom in there. You'll notice for the C, I'm actually placing fingers 1 and 2 down, which I wouldn't normally do. And the only reason why I want to do both now is because when I go from the C, there's my C major 7. All I had to do was just simply lose the middle finger. And when we change from there to F, it's a very small movement, very small transition for the first finger to go from where it was for C major 7 to there for F, and simply include the middle finger on the top string. The next step now, I'm going to show you the picking at the end of that. It's basically fingers 1, 2 and 3, all on the top 4th string. The tab will show you 2, 3, 4 at the back of your PDF file, and you can also see the picking pattern on the tab sheet as well. But let's show you what the picking hand must do now. It's actually a really cool picking pattern. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to use the thumb for the top string. First finger, 3rd string. Remember, you always count from the bottom. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Middle finger, 2nd from the bottom. Ring finger, bottom string. And the pinky can simply rest on the ukulele like this for support. On the picking now, slow motion, you're going to pick all 3. So you're picking strings 4, 2 and 1 simultaneously. And on the offbeat after that, your pointing finger, your index finger plucks the 3rd string. And you simply repeat this pattern. And you can hear the pitch change on the 4th beat. And the reason why we're saying 4th beat is because if you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and on that 4th count, the C major 7 has kicked in. And just to demonstrate a bit better, I'm going to zoom out now so you can see both left and right hands. It's going to be something like this. Try and get a better angle so you can see all the fingers. You ready? Slow motion. 3 and 4 and... then change across to F, and you continue. And there you can see the thumb playing the top string for the 2, 3, 4, while the other 3 fingers are still on their dedicated strings. So try not to remove the hand unnecessarily, because if you remove the hand, you have to reposition it. It's unnecessary hand movement. For the verse, you simply play through those 3 chords 4 times in a row. So we're going to have something like this. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Now the cool thing with the song, it's a ballad and it's not much faster. So you only have to increase your speed by about 10-15% and you're actually up to the correct speed there. But I want you to try play the verse through with me now at the slower speed, just to get the structure and get used to the technique. Definitely fingerstyle, please don't use a pick for this. It's not going to work well. And let's go, I'm going to count you in. Got your C major in position, first finger's ready for the C major 7. Here we go. 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's the verse. Once you've got this picking sequence over here working with the picking hand, once you're familiar with that and strong with that, then the song gets very easy to play. We're going to have a quick look at the chorus now, and you'll notice we're going to have 1 or 2 new shapes. We're going to see a new way to play G and a new way to play C as well. But let's focus more into the fretting hand now, and let's have a look at the chord structure and the chord shapes. Chorus starts with the F, A minor, D minor, and back to F. That's pretty standard, you know those shapes. You're familiar with F. A minor is a real nice easy one to change over to. D minor, bring all three fingers in, you can see the finger numbers as well. Back to F. So you don't really much movement with your fretting hand, it's sort of pretty much static over there. But here comes the fun. We finish with an F, and instead of going to G like this, and C like that, and G7, we're going to do F to G to C. Now let me show you the new G. It starts with finger 1, flat across all 4 strings in the 2nd fret. Finger 2 comes onto the 2nd string, ring finger to the top string. It's basically a bar chord, and for ukulele it's much easier than guitar because your neck is smaller and there's fewer strings, so please make the effort, learn this chord, it's going to sound great. Now when you go from that G to the C, all you do is simply move 1 fret up. Watch here. That's the first part, and the second part is middle finger number 2, upper string, and there you go. So you're going to go G, C. Now if you played normal G and C, it's going to sound completely different. It hasn't got that same sort of melodic direction that you're going to have, especially if you take it from the beginning of the chorus and you take it the whole way through. This is I'm first going to play through now with the normal chords you used to do, and then the second time I'm going to play it through with the bar chords, and you can hear how cool and how nice the voicings of the bar chords work. Here's the standard chords you would have known by now. A minor, D minor, F, G, C, and G7. Doesn't sound bad, but listen how nice this is going to sound. Going to do the bar chords this time. F, A minor, D minor, F. Lifts, lifts, and then releases into the G7. Much nicer voicings to do. So learn these chords, they will be on your PDF file as well. With the trick with bar chord, you can notice that when I play normal chords, thumb is on top, and as soon as I go to a bar chord, you can say goodbye to the thumb. He disappears to support the first finger for strength. So now he's gone. Normal shapes, thumb disappears for bar chord. Now your finger doesn't have to stop where mine is. If your fingers are more comfortable there or there, anywhere as long as your finger is straight, that's all I'm asking for a bar chord. So you can play with the height a little bit. Try and find where you're the most comfortable with, because bar chords can be tricky, but once you've got them forever. And the other upside is, if you've got bar chords, there's no more difficult chords to play. You're actually home, so it's worthwhile learning the bar chords. Okay, now first of all I want you to get the verse and the chorus working well. Then for homework, I want you to try the bridge. The chords will be on your PDF file, so you're going to have your C major, your C major 7, you're going to have your E, your E7. The E7 is definitely going to be a bar chord, it's going to look like that. Very, very nice chords to do the whole way through. But I want to see if you can prepare the bridge as if you were going to give me a lesson, so I can get to see now how your playing is. That means I want to get a video where you can see both left and right hands. So I want to see this hand and this hand. So I want you to see that your left and right in movement. And then looking forward to hearing from you. And it also means that I know that you can read your chords well, you've listened to the song, and I also want to get to a point where you can play the songs quickly, efficiently, and that they sound cool. So if there's any questions, you've got my WhatsApp number, please let me know. Otherwise, have an awesome week. Enjoy this song. It's a really worthwhile one. Take care.